following program on Derana 24 is classified as R. It is only suitable for viewers who are 18 years and above. It may contain crude and indecent language, explicit sexual activity, unverified information, and political ideology. This airing aims to provide information to the public on the thematic subject. Viewer discretion is strictly advised.
He's back and he's not playing it safe. After what felt like an eternity away from the mic, Justin Bieber is diving headfirst into new music and the believers are already losing it. Whispers turned into leaks, leaks into teasers, and now it's official. The Prince of Pop is cooking up a comeback that's anything but quiet. Critics, however, think this is no longer a wait of a masterpiece.
If you thought last season was intense, well, think again. The morning show is back and it's more explosive than ever. Bradley's walking a tightrope and every episode leaves you wondering who's going to stab who in the back next. Loyalties flip in a heartbeat. Secrets don't stay buried for long. And just when you start to breathe, boom, another twist. This isn't just a show anymore. It's a masterclass in chaos. And yes, I'm here for every messy second of it.
We're taking a look at this week's hits, from new entries to the movies that hang on like their life depends on it. While some results are shocking, some were expected, some well deserved, and some considered unworthy. Catch all the buzz on your favorite entertainment show with this week's edition of Showbiz Tonight.
Live to tape from Studio 24. This is Showbiz Tonight Special. Now, here are your hosts, Anuradhie Vikramasinghe, Aquil Qureshi, Sanuvi and Mahieash Johnny.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Showbiz. I felt like we were gonna miss the opening cue because there was a very heated discussion here.
What?
Anyway,
It wasn't heated.
Okay,
almost.
When we
The
get
heat is
to it,
coming
you'll
in.
realize
It was an
why.
agreement, I feel like. We were all
Was it
on the
an
same
agreement?
page.
Because one of us actually.
I'm on the fence,
This is-
okay? I'm on the fence about it.
This
We'll
is
tell you what
for
it
this is for when we have to talk about that. Anyway, all right, we're joined by a usual panel as always. Mahieash, jazz hands. I don't know why you are doing this outfit get up today. Experimenting
It's actually
with your
quite
fashion,
very
I
different,
see.
yeah.
What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
It's like, you know, this specific shirt is like those the dads wear to like.
Exactly, the
Yeah.
linen shirts.
Dad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
two
a dad of two.
Daughters, yes.
In case.
Okay, anyway, we've got
that.
Sanuvi. She's apparently, you know, going to like the Copacabana or something. For some reason, she is wearing that. Why am
Why are you
focusing on
critiquing
outfits
outfits today?
And we've got
Talk
that
about
guy.
yours.
Me.
I love mine.
That's like
I like
Somebody
it. I
look
actually
at
like
my
that.
that is
outfit.
basically like killing Lilo when wearing it.
Oh my
Even
god.
the shade, Mahieash. Lilo is my belt shade.
I like it. It's nice and classy.
Thanks.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, so thing 1, 2, and 3 with Mahieash
Yeah.
Johnny is here. So we got a lot to talk about. I mean, that should be our
But
entrance.
before we talk about this thing, we have to talk about last week, our 75th, which was a blast.
Big time.
It was awesome.
That was fun.
It was good.
Honestly, we promised something special and you got what was special. You know, the magic
I
of the
kind
movies.
of want to go back.
I know,
Right? We already had this
just
conversation.
Sit there and do the program now. I was like, okay, now,
It's back to Studio 24.
Hey, this is back
Yeah.
home.
We like it.
Nothing
This is
like
home,
home, you
okay?
know?
Exactly.
And but it was such a good experience, and I hope you had a good time as well. We were talking.
Yeah.
And also, I'm happy that we're back because Sanuvi's House of Horrors is back for this episode. We weren't able to do it for
Imagine
us,
doing
so-
Sanuvi's House of Horrors at
There.
IMAX.
Why? It would have been
IMAX
so
would
that
collapse.
will be the one we do
Like,
to 100th
you're
episode.
at an institution that basically makes the magic of the movies come alive, and you're talking about, oh, this person
Yeah.
tooted on set.
I mean, that's where the magic begins.
Yeah.
It spreads on
Yes.
screen. At
It
IMAX.
spreads. Please stop. Enough with the jokes.
Okay, we have a massive lineup
we
today as well.
do. We have, you know,
Let me take
Why don't you let us talk about the gassy situation?
You know, as you can see, this is the reason I had to be the dad.
He's a dad too.
They run amok. But there's so much to talk about today. We have Justin Bieber's scenario, which is very confusing. And then, of course, the movies. There are new seasons of very famous television series coming back. And also, Fantastic Four had a very new trailer that was released about a couple of days back. And we want to play that to you. We don't want to talk much about it, but because, you know, next week it's going to be flooded with Fantastic Four stuff, because the week after we're going to have,
so much Fantastic Four.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a fantastic episode for you to see by that time.
Fantastic episode.
And that's exactly what. No, I mean there are much more to talk about.
Yeah,
we have about banter.
And we got new music.
Tom Brady's. There's a story about that. So the things are going to be very interesting as well as usual here on Showbiz. So before all that, we have the countdown to get to 10 to 6. Who's there in the countdown? Who left? Well, let's take a look at it right now here on Showbiz Time.
Sliding from 8 to 10 this week, Materialists is finally at its wit's end. But it's far from out of the fight. Despite causing an initial uproar, fans slowly lost interest, and evidently so, as the movie didn't last that long in the top 10. Putting aside all the technical aspects, some of the fans are still rooting for the heartthrobs of Hollywood. Will Materialists be able to hold its place for another week, or will it lose to a new contender?
I just need 5 minutes alone with her.
Client wedding at the Plaza, $600,000. Bouquet of peonies, $400. Tasting menu for 2, $700.
I like the way you pick up the bill.
I do it really well, don't I?
You too.
Penthouse apartment, $12 million.
Do you want a drink?
Sure. Coke and beer.
Coke and beer, $9.50.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, John.
An unexpected run-in,
Missed you.
You seeing anyone?
priceless.
Falling from number 6 to all the way to number 9 this week, Megan is losing traction fast. Despite the anticipation of the fans for the sequel, they left the movie theatres disappointed as the long-awaited film turned into a typical thriller with a very expected...
Holding on to number 8, like Ethan held on to the landing gear of the helicopter, Mission Impossible is still going strong. Only down 1 slot, the movie shows potential in staying in place for a few more weeks. One of the only movies that fans haven't lost interest in over time, Mission Impossible truly does the impossible. The heart-stopping stunts to the character development, the movie has been able to deliver what they promised and more.
To kill him. He gassed a security briefing. That was just 2 months ago. This explains the handcuffs. It's still not clear why he's here. If we want to bring the world back from the brink, we have to deal with him. Should he choose to accept?
Smart people on every side are close to panicking.
What exactly is your plan? Your team has been betrayed, Ethan. All your secrets compromised. Everything you are, everything you've done, has come to this. You gave him an aircraft carrier?
Our lives are the sum of our choices. This is your calling, your destiny. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Also holding its slot, Lilo and Stitch shows no signs of fatigue despite being in the top 10 for weeks. Although the movie did face an initial backlash, they seem to be recovering very quickly, reminding people that it will always be a blast from the past. Lilo and Stitch is evidence that live action can actually succeed if executed quite perfectly. While smart marketing and strategic releasing timing also played a huge role in the success of this movie.
What hideous planet is caught in your crosshairs?
Shooting star! I wish for a friend. Like a best friend.
What the hell?
He's so cute and fluffy.
He is your responsibility. Got it.
We promise.
Yeah.
Get down from there.
Look like an angel.
No. Control him. Hey, what are you doing? No. Dogs on the table.
You sure that's a dog?
Yeah.
Rough.
Ew. We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind
or forgotten.
Stitch bad.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good. That was close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
Agent Cobra Bubbles. We have a blue dog to catch.
Shut up! No, wait!
Only down one slot, 28 years later, clutches on to number 6 this week. Despite the very tough competition, the movie manages to captivate the audience through its very unique storytelling. Some viewers are still of the view that this movie didn't do justice to the original 28 days later. However, the way it goes about grief and dealing with it has led some audience members to resonate and might be something that can help hold their place in the top 10.
That's why our home is so precious.
You know, I feel he's a bit young.
He's ready, Jenny.
7, 6, 11, 5.
Once you walk onto that mainland, there's no rescues.
Moving up and down again. Don't. Look at what's in front of you.
Let's go!
Pound the bullets in the bandoliers.
There are many kinds of death.
And some are better than others.
This is a glorious day. A day of judgment.
My children!
There's no discharge in the war.
Alright, it's time for a breather, but the countdown is still on. 5 brand new films are stepping into the spotlight and they're bringing the heat. From unexpected twists to star-studded moments, the entertainment scene is anything but quiet. This is Showbiz Tonight, and trust us, the story is only getting juicier from here.
Alright, welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. Well, we've actually got to start things off with JB. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Justin Bieber. Okay, like, don't you have the believer?
JJ or JB?
JB, yeah. Are you not a believer?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so basically, Justin Bieber actually finally released music, right? We were all waiting for it. He got sick a little bit as well, you know, with his face situation. And then finally...
What was that situation?
So apparently, so it's like a mini stroke that he suffered. Okay, this is because of a sort of like a little labyrinthitis.
And in that video, he was very concerned about the fact that he was going to be like that forever, and it's going to be really hard to cure him or something of that nature. And it was so surprising to see that he's back and he's perfectly okay.
It was going to take time. So this is a long time ago, by the way. This was actually announced like 4 years ago.
They said it was Botox gone wrong.
Oh.
I mean, it could be, okay? It could be, we don't know, but...
your face can be partially paralyzed.
Paralyzed for it, yeah. So they removed the Botox, and now he's okay. And guess what? He's released new songs.
Oh, no.
I am excited, okay?
Small other thing.
Yeah.
He had this situation on social media like a couple of weeks ago.
About
he was
what?
posting random stuff, and then the same picture he kept on posting thrice or 4 times.
Look,
is he okay?
He's okay. He's just going through marriage.
The age-old question.
He's going through okay.
What do you mean? I don't post random stuff since I'm
that's the way you handle it, you know? In your marriage.
You want to talk about the stuff you post?
No, it's okay.
Let's talk about that. Let's hold Justin Bieber and talk about what Sanuvi posts online.
This week's episode.
Yeah, exactly.
In case you want to know what the username is. But listen though, so Justin Bieber actually releases songs, right? But this particular album, not everyone's sort of relating to it, because he's actually like released Baby. We're talking about so many big hits, and this one's very weird. It's like jazzy, it's indie, it's a little bit country as well, and there's barely any pop, and we're like, what's going on?
What's with everyone releasing country?
Country, I know Beyonce did it.
So Beyonce did it, let's all do it.
That album did not have a direction. That was the case. There was like 20 songs in it.
Yeah.
Okay, 20 songs. Usually, it is a lot. I mean, usually back in the day, when artists actually releases albums, they don't do like 10 songs or 12 songs, which is the current amount now. But they used to do, I don't know whether you all remember, compact disc CDs. So there was one CD and another CD. There was always 2 CDs which they released, which is what comprises of an album that contains around 20 to 22 songs. Just like in the television industry, when you take a season of a television series, it was usually around that range, 20 to 21 to 22 episodes. Because they keep running for about a good 6 months. That's the whole idea. How they make the television's movies was like 2 seasons, 6 months on. So one TV series comes in the beginning of the year, then the next year, then so they keep on following like that. But then after COVID, this all changed, came down to a drastic 10. Now, like if you take Loki, just 6 episodes. Okay, 6, so I don't know whether it's a budgetary issue or what was the whole issue about it. So, but now Justin Bieber is going back to 20 songs.
20 songs.
And I listened to it. it's utter crap. Like,
okay.
Can you say
no,
the word on air?
No, you.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I just did.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so
it was so bad. I don't understand where he is trying to, like, what was the inspiration? Now usually Cowboy Carter. That's it's all about country music. Okay, so there's a direction. Everybody who likes country music can enjoy that
genre.
Oh, thank you very much, Beyonce, for coming here and testing it out. We like your sing or whatever.
Thank you.
We can say that. But here, it's a rap song, then it's a country song, then there is some a little bit of jazz, then there is, I don't know, like, rant, and then there is something else. You name it, it's all there. I don't know what happened. Like, is this like Botox in the brain kind of scenario?
Botox in the brain. What on earth?
I don't know. It's a massive. This album is a massive brain fart for me.
Oh my god!
But maybe that's the point, because he hasn't released albums in decades.
Decades,
and
we're talking about
also
decades.
it's the fact that short form, EPs, extended plays instead of full albums with like 20-30 songs happen because A side, B side, that entire concept is gone because of streaming. But there's also the thing of people have a shorter attention span overall. So when you release 6-7 songs each, it's like, okay, it's hard hitting. Like, I can listen to all of these songs within a duration of 15 to 20 minutes. But maybe he's just doing it just because he wanted to release the album.
No one's going to do it just because, right? There's a lot of cost involved.
Yeah, exactly.
The record labels are not going to do it.
But can't he afford that anymore? Like, isn't he Justin Bieber?
I'm pretty sure that Botox reverse is taking a lot of his money.
But it's actually sort of putting everything
anyway,
to rest. With
the resident music expert can comment on this.
Okay. Haley Steinfeld, right? Obviously, there was a lot of rumors saying, they're divorcing and everything, right?
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah. Okay, but
JB's baby.
JB's baby.
Yeah. They're not divorcing. It's not done. And this entire album is like a sweetheart kiss to his wife.
There was
then there's a divorce coming. 100%. If this was what just Aquil said, you can guarantee the next news is going to be like, because apparently it was a sweetheart kiss. That was his words, right?
Kiss goodbye.
Exactly. It's a kiss.
It's not
literally a goodbye. Because I like, if you're listening to that, even she would go, okay, hang on.
She was in the music video.
There was only one line
she
for
plays, this is how I feel about you.
She was in the music video, okay?
But then again, okay, we all know. Okay, we all know Aquil likes the whole Justin Bieber scenario. Apparently, it looks he grew up with this. I think I'm pretty sure about that. But then again, lots of music-related stories today, isn't it? But before that, I want to tease a little bit something now. Okay, so you might have seen the trailer, which we have put out, our new lineup, which is going to come from the 20th onwards, and then you're going to see a new program. Okay, it something related to a list. So somebody might be talking about these kinds of stuff and going, oh my God.
Very happily,
that kind of scenario.
Like seal clapping.
So get ready for that. That's going to come on the 26th of July. So yeah, that's a teaser which we I mean, if you are watching other than 24, you would have seen the whole trailer. Probably. And you would actually know what we are going to talk about. But then more about that next week.
Can I comment now?
And you want to go to your next story.
Before that, quick thing about Haley Steinfeld, not Haley Steinfeld. My bad, I love them. But Hailey Bieber, the thing is like this, okay? Under the Swag album, it's giving mixed signals. This is why. There's one line, I was looking for this line, okay? It says, that's my baby, she's iconic, iPhone case, lip gloss on it. So that's obviously Hailey Bieber. It's like, woohoo! And there's another line, may this kind of love never find me.
No, you don't know who that was.
Okay.
Selena Gomez.
Please take this to your show. Okay. We have to move on.
Reference though.
Okay. Anyways.
That's such a meta reference.
Exactly. Okay. So from
another singer, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes, from one genre to another. I think a genre that.
No. No, not.
Mahieash doesn't do wrong.
No,
Does not do
I don't even. The only person that I know for well is his daughter, and also Sharon Osbourne, because she was on America Got America Got Talent also.
And then X Factor as well.
Okay, so I actually got to know about her. This is Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne is also, a singer, but Ozzy Osbourne, I don't know.
So that's the funny thing. So while doing the research about this, actually, I know Sharon Osbourne, not exactly Ozzy Osbourne. And then, so there's the whole story about this is the fact that now he's quite old, because he's a singer who was very prominent in the 1970s and is a wonderful father of Kelly. Now, apparently, he actually suffers from Parkinson's. So it's quite a disease that it's incurable. It brings a lot of discomfort for the person going through it. There was apparently a rumor that's going around to say that Ozzy Osbourne and his wife have a suicide pact.
Well, what? What is that?
It's a suicide pact. So since the disease is going really bad, since he's dying, that he wants to just end things. And as to how they want to do it is through, they have this medical assisted
suicide.
There's a specific word, I can't remember.
Euthanasia.
That word.
Okay.
Yes, so an induced death of sorts. And people do this. It's, I think, quite prominent in New Zealand, if I'm not mistaken.
No, in Switzerland.
Switzerland, my bad, yes. So if you want to, you have to go ahead, write your will, leave everything behind, and you go. And they treat you really, really good. But this needs to be like a real reason as to why you have to go through this. So apparently, there was a rumor going around to say that, okay, the pact is happening and they're going to go ahead with it, because there's a video of him saying it.
Okay.
Who? Right. Ozzy Osbourne?
Ozzy Osbourne. For the longest time, a lot of people assumed, okay, this is going to be it, it's going to be the end, until Kelly actually spoke out to say that, look here, no, it's actually AI generated, my parents are fine, my parents are not dying, there is no suicide pact.
But then she's lied before as well.
Suicide pact. I actually read about that when I was in Geneva for some time, because apparently that was the time this entire conversation started coming in, and it's disturbing from one end, but because I read this story, a man from Australia traveled to Switzerland, to Geneva per se, to die. He was around 80 years old. And he was interviewed, and when we were there, this whole thing was like biggest news at that moment. And he was saying that, I have lived my good old days. I don't want to be looking forward for anything. There's nothing for me to look forward for, and that's the reason that I want to, exit on my terms. That was the whole thing. So there was such a controversy around this, because, this is assisted suicide, right? It's still suicide.
Yeah.
And then there is the other side of things, especially in your generation, that the numbers are skyrocketing on that end. And here people are being assisted. Why Switzerland was doing that? Switzerland was getting marginalized on this subject. But now it's getting traction a lot in very, very, very weird ways. There is a story that recently came out which said that apparently there's something called biopods.
Yes.
Okay, so you basically become a plant or give life to a plant or something like that.
That has existed for quite a few years.
For a long time, actually.
It's been there for some time. The people, they're moving away from the grotesqueness of suicide, from death, to maybe life has more meaning.
You mean like a decent way of dying?
Not a decent way.
It's still taboo, right?
It is taboo.
There is taboo. Other way of death as well, where you sort of get frozen into a bottle, and then someone in the future can bring you back to life.
No. This is Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne said, "There's no pact. Let's move on."
I think in our generation, Ozzy Osbourne was most famous for eating a pigeon.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll come to your favorite subject next, okay? Because this is really going towards an area which I don't want to take this program to. What? Sydney Sweeney.
It's not my favorite subject for today.
Yeah, it's actually mine.
Yeah, but apparently you would have had a lot to say.
So imagine this.
I don't get it. I really don't get your obsession with her. She's a droopy-eyed woman.
Oh my God, no.
Look at her. Just look at that magnificence.
How is that?
Look how gorgeous.
She's a 6.
Mother.
On your scale, you have like...
On your scale, okay?
How could you call her a 6? Look at her.
She's so pretty.
What do you mean? What?
How could you call her a 6?
No, what did you say? A mother?
Mother. That's like
mother.
the meta.
Like, oh, mother,
She's
why?
a 10.
Yes,
there you go. The
you know,
producer's
she
like,
is a
she's
10.
a 10.
For horny teens.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
For horny
Look,
teens,
look.
yes.
None of us are teens.
And now, exactly my point. My point. Okay. For horny teens, yes. But for this one.
Look, okay, all put it together.
I get you too. I get you too because you know.
Female icon.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I and your generation, I get you too. So then that's fine.
Pretty Women. Did you watch that?
What?
The movie.
Which one?
Pretty Women.
Yeah, that is Julia Roberts.
Okay, she was the icon when it came to like American cinema, right? This is her now.
Please do not insult Julia Roberts with comparing it to that. Okay, please do not do that. Julia Roberts is still an icon, and she just have to smile and.
Yeah, it's true.
And
okay, there's nothing else.
Okay.
Just look at a Julia Roberts smile when you are depressed. It's cute.
Okay, that's in your generation.
That's not that.
Well,
that's
maybe
in your
that's our
generation.
problem. Because why does it take her entire physicality to become iconic?
I mean,
so anyway, what's the story?
Okay, so basically, now you just like throw away. Okay. So, talking about her, right? Now, she's obviously looking for money. Okay. So she decided and she fell in love with someone who is basically an IT tech genius. He's a financier like you, by the way.
Oh, I have a chance.
You know why she actually fell in love with him?
Why?
Because he used the Excel sheet without a mouse.
Yeah, we all believe.
They
Why
are going
is
to
having
probably marriage. Okay, they're probably going to marriage. Would you do that?
Called a touch screen, so
yeah, I was gonna say, but apparently he didn't use a mouse.
You don't need a mouse to use Excel.
Have you seen Sanuvi operate Excel?
Use the keyboard.
Have you seen Sanuvi operate Excel?
Use the keyboard.
I haven't seen
the keyboard. No, but you need to move it around.
She's extremely good at it.
Honey, on Excel, you use the keyboard, not the mouse, not the
But well, she fell in love, and it might be marriage very soon.
No, but there was one thing that you actually said very interesting prior to this entire story. This is actually a rubbish story. Right? Come to think of it, I don't know why this was there in the rundown in the first place. On top of it, but there was one thing, she needed money, and then she fell in love with a financier
who didn't use a mouse.
Hello.
Hi.
Wait a minute.
To be fair, both myself and my husband at the time of us falling in love were both financiers. So
he was not a financier, right?
Yeah. Did you use a mouse?
No,
he's the one that does the numbers, yeah?
He taught me.
God. Did you hear that?
He knows how to use an Excel sheet without a mouse.
Hi, honey. Nice to meet you again.
Anyway, we have to take a break. We have more coming up. We are talking about the I don't know why this program has become like the center point of Sanuvi's marriage.
Oh my God.
Who's talking about this at therapy?
And advance apology to Randhika for
you need to Randhika apology count. We need to Randhika apology count.
Exactly. Okay. I think you have to change your Sanuvi's House of Horrors to something else with him.
Sanuvi's marriage count.
Anyways, we have to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Brad Pitt. Okay, and we're going to talk about Vanessa Hudgens and also Conan Gray. All this is coming right after this short break. Stick around. This is Showbiz Tonight. We'll be right back.
Showbiz Tonight. You're joining us right after a break. Now, it's not Sanuvi's House of Horrors yet, but guess who's pregnant?
You.
Not me. Wow, okay. It's not Rihanna, it's not Beyonce, but it's also a child star that we grew up with. High School Musical. When you say High School Musical, you remember
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Oh,
okay, Vanessa is pregnant with baby number 2 along with her husband Cole Tucker. Since Mahieash wanted us to mention the husband now, so it's a combined effort. So yay, Vanessa!
Combined effort, he
and the story is
That's it.
That's
so
it,
she's
yeah.
because here's the thing. Okay, I wanted to bring something else because every time it's him saying Rihanna is pregnant.
Yeah.
So guess who else can be pregnant?
Vanessa. Whoa, okay, all right.
Somebody else.
Oh, Vanessa.
There was another pregnancy
I think
story.
I sent it to you. Think someone else.
Yeah. No. There were so many pregnancies.
Let me pull this through. There's another one.
Yeah, we're waiting till.
Hold on. Gina Rodriguez. Beautiful. Congratulations, mothers.
So if you are pregnant right now, do drop us a message and we'll mention you in the next show.
What?
What?
No.
What
is wrong with you?
Pregnancy hotline.
So that is feedback.8024.
No. I think Sanuvi
we're not
is going
responsible
through
for this.
baby fever.
Okay?
I am always going through baby.
This is what she does. Last time, we were seated here, she was talking about she going and hugging people. You know, forcefully. Now asking people to share your pregnancy
details. She'll be there. She'll be like,
do you remember when she talked about thought a story?
Yes.
Like, hey, visit the website.
Anyway, can we move on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing else, right? There's no, like, she got
she's pregnant
yeah.
and we're happy because we actually spoke about this, Anuradhie and I, because there are a lot of child stars, not about her being pregnant, that, you know, they've gone through crazy transformations, you know, like from what we expected them, even Zac Efron for that matter.
You mean like general, you know, puberty and growth? And
no, not that. So if you take Zac Efron, he has gone through a drastic change from him in Greatest Showman to what he looks like right now. That and, you know, characters like Jojo Siwa, that's a whole other topic.
Oh, yeah.
But it's funny to see how people change. Like, she's going into motherhood, she's building a family, and then you have Jojo Siwa having an identity crisis. It's all over the place. So that was my story.
Exactly.
Yay.
And if you need any help with pushing or any assistance, this is the person.
I'm not a midwife. No, I'm not a midwife.
I mean, that's what
I'm an accountant. I'm not a midwife.
And
a financier.
Soon to be financier.
Soon to be?
Yeah. I mean,
no,
you don't know that. If you're going through fever right now, you said you're going through baby fever. Randy?
Here we go.
I don't think Randy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We're really going to get sued. We're really going to get sued.
It's okay.
Anyways, let's move on to the next story we have.
Much more interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is like.
Let's talk about this new album.
Did Mahieash steal my topic?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
No, this is very important. You know how you were talking about, Justin Bieber's new album, blah, blah, blah. No, this is the real album. This is the music of the season. Conan Gray is coming back with Wishbone on August 15th. Oh my goodness. This is such a big deal for like the indie music community, specifically because of his latest releases. I hope you guys have heard Vodka Cranberry and this song. I really hope you guys like it because those are masterpieces.
I mean, I started loving him since Heather, so.
Yes. Yeah, that's where
2020 was when he boomed.
Yes, during the COVID period, TikToks, the skits to like Heather, wish I were Heather, all that, it was fun. Have you listened to Heather?
Obviously. By the way, let's before we do anything, this is one of Mahieash's favorite albums and favorite artist at the moment.
It's not out yet.
Coming. Okay, he already listened to the teaser. He likes it already. Okay, so
they're saying that and then zooming into that picture. Okay, that helps a lot. That helps a lot.
No, but Vodka Cranberry.
I mean, okay. Let me tell you my story about this whole discovering of Conan Gray. I like you said. Okay, no, it's not an artist that would actually get into my radar. Okay, it is not our generation. It has nothing to do with us. He's not someone I know. It's like, you know, Sabrina Carpenter for y'all in that generation, and Olivia Rodrigo, and now for y'all Conan Gray, someone that y'all already know. All that is fine. Now for us, it's not that. You know, we are the oldies, like, you know, Madonna, Celine Dion, and then you have all the other, you know, from Michael Jackson onwards to all these big big artists which are groundbreaking, and that those are our younger days artists which we grew up with, Backstreet Boys, and sing.
Does Jason Derulo fall into that?
No.
He's ours.
Jason Derulo
He's ours. But I thought he might enjoy his song.
Who?
Jason Derulo.
He's no from. Are you joking?
No.
So he likes.
But he was not there that day.
No.
Yeah. So those are the OGs that we actually listen to. And then, like you said, during COVID time, then a song called Heather pops up in my For You page on YouTube. Listen to it, and I was very confused. Okay, I was very confused because the voice that I'm hearing is a male voice. I don't know about this artist at all. And then he's talking about the fact that he's very jealous about a girl, because I was very confused to know whether are you loving Heather or are you loving the person Heather loves? Okay,
Heather's
and then there's this whole rabbit hole. Okay, trying to figure out who is this. Does Heather love a boy or Heather loves a girl? Because by this time I have not watched the video or anything of that. Just listen to the song. There was a friend that I actually spoke to at that time, and I asked her, do you know about this? What does that mean? And somehow it went away. Got bored about trying to figure it out, and then it just went away. And then recently I come across a song called This Song, and that also I did not see the video. I just heard the music. And my God, I was like, hang on, this is just my life. This is literally my life being explained in a song, okay? And the emotional aspect of it, and this and that, and all those kinds of things. Like, I'm like, am I being, is there like a camera at my home? Like, somebody is looking at this and, trying to figure it out. Like, word by word is every single, like the emotional depth of it is what I'm saying. Okay, now then I went on, the rabbit hole, trying to figure out who this person is, blah, 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 blah. And then I find another song called Astronomy, which he has done. My God, he's a lyricist genius. Okay, the depth, let me read so apparently Astronomy.
I remember it word for word.
Yeah. Astronomy, the song is about two people trying to come together in love, but can't, because obviously they have to come to the realization that how much ever they try to come together, things are not going to work out. And the way he actually has put it now, usually if Rihanna, Beyonce, or any of these big artists do a song, and you go and look for who wrote the song, there is like an army of people. Okay, and then what is the song? Oh darling, I love you, blah blah blah, on repeat. Okay, something like that. Okay, no, seriously, most of those songs are like towards the pop culture and just to get attention, and rather the clicks,
to be more relevant.
Yeah, exactly. But here it's not this. This is the storytelling. This is our generational stuff. Okay, that's what we like. The 80s, the 90s. It was all about storytelling. The song was about a little incident that happened in their life and how they relate that entire. That was what songs were for us. Okay, and then I see someone like this. Okay, if I just want to read one line. Okay, and this is like beyond why I say it's poetic. The chorus is like, we've traveled the seas, we've ridden the stars, and we've seen everything from Saturn to Mars. As much as it seems like you own my heart, it's astronomy that we are two worlds apart, which means despite the fact that, yes, we are in the same solar system, yes, we are in the same this thing, just not gonna come together. And that is so sad. But there is one line that the
ending.
Yeah, exactly. It literally says, stop trying to keep us alive. You're pointing at stars in the sky that already died.
Ooh.
Okay, stop trying to keep us alive. You can't force the stars to align when they've already died.
Wow.
I mean, that is so deep. Look, and for me, I was like, okay, hang on, like another song that literally explains a situation in my life too. And then you listen to this song, and then the vodka cranberry, all this. Trust me, the past 2 years have been very horrible to me. Okay, went through a roller coaster of emotional blah 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 blah, and trust, it's I'm at fault. No one else. It's my misery in the making, and I did all that, and I take full responsibility for that misery. But these songs healed me. It healed me. I'm like completely, there's no sadness, there's no anger, there's nothing. Listening to Conan Gray, and this is what puzzles me a lot. This kid, he's only 26 years old, okay? God knows from where. He just pops out in your For You page, and then you just keep on looking at it, and that's the power of music. Someone's experience. I don't think he even has experienced this or this thing, whether he has gone.
He claims that he has never dated, but he never said. So I've known him since his YouTube music release days, when he was an actual indie artist writing intimate songs for his very select followers.
Yeah.
He has never admitted to being in a relationship, but that doesn't mean he didn't talk about issues that he saw and also almost experienced himself, like situationships where things just never fully worked out.
No, so apparently an actual Heather exists.
An actual Heather exists. And also, have you guys heard Conan Gray's song People Watching?
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
I have all now. Apparently there's
Thank you so much. You know,
like,
one day, it was like late at night, like 12, 1 in the night, and we were talking about it. And all of a sudden I was like, Mahesh, have you listened to A Cut That Always Bleeds? And he's like,
yeah, that's another song.
15 minutes past, nothing. He calls me, dude, what is that song? Why does it explain me?
Can I ask you
it really explained me, yeah.
What is it that you found healing? Because it is the same story that you went through, and then that's the same thing that he did as well.
It's not just the reason?
No, it's not that. It's just that, see, we all try to, who is your favorite artist?
At the moment, Melanie Martinez.
Okay.
Nice.
Her.
Crybaby.
You.
Who do you think?
Okay, Conan Gray. Okay, what about, Justin Bieber. So all of y'all gravitate to these artists because apparently at one particular point or one particular song or one particular thing just basically explains who you are, or you can relate to it. You are very emotionally attached to it. Why it healed me was I was under the impression that nobody understood me.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where I am puzzled, and this is why I think life is such a beautiful thing, that we are all connected and we don't talk about it. This is going to get deep. We are not talking about it. Is despite the fact that millions of miles apart does not matter. There are people who go through the same kind of thing, and the very reason that he explains songs and wrote songs, and he did not just do 2 lines and repeat it and this and that. He wrote a story, a beautiful story. Okay, even the Wishbone album, the first song is about falling in love, the second song is about
it's connected.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's about the aftermath of such a beautiful
relationship
connection.
and the complex feelings that you go through. I always thought that nobody understood me, and apparently for some
that 26-year-old
weird reason, 26-year-old just gets me. And that is being seen. This is why I said being seen by someone you don't even think you will be seen is a healing.
And you know, Aquil, you might like Family Line.
Yeah.
Family Line might be a song that you...
Let's not get him to cry, okay?
Yeah, that's
cries a lot.
Yes. No, I think it's how all of us connects from one artist to another.
Okay, so this is the sad part about this entire story. From such a deep and very vulnerable place, we had to go to the next dumb story of the most...
What emotional whiplash.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it has to be balanced.
And let's put the spotlight back on her.
Boom.
Welcome to today's edition of Sanuvi's House of Horror.
Okay, it's more like
such an insult to Conan Gray.
Do you
I know, right?
I mean, look,
it is an insult.
No, we should have had a separate segment.
Yeah,
do you
we should actually take a break.
Do you
smell
it?
Don't.
Do you smell it?
Don't.
Sanuvi, did you just?
Yeah.
No,
okay,
shush.
go ahead.
Okay. So, you know how filming takes a very long time. I mean, for us also, this, of course, Mahesh has ensured that we stick to a time frame. But like when it comes to different sorts of movie sets and even TV programs, it's a long, long while. Now, the thing about movies and the art of movie making is the fact that sometimes you've got to repeat the same line over and over again, meaning the entire scene has to be reset and you have to keep going at it. Now, one such certain individual that a lot of people are talking about right now with the release of his big movie, and these guys are also...
F1.
F1.
Thanks for your pen.
Thank you. Okay, I hope Conan Gray writes a song about the boss. Anyways, so that
he already has.
He has already.
Relatable.
What?
Yeah, no, I mean us in our perspective about our one.
Wait. What?
Anyways, as I was saying,
how am I
you fell into
How is he relatable? How are you relatable?
No. Explain the story first, and then I'll ask the question.
No. So anyways, okay. So F1, Brad Pitt. He was actually filming a movie in his golden days, like way back when he just started in, and there was this one scene inside a small cafe. It's a compact area. So this scene he had to keep going for retakes again and again and again and again. And this scene involved him eating beans. So you gotta eat and eat for the scene. So my man kept eating so much beans that there was a reaction there on after. Right before the next take, from the gas pedals from F1, man has to actually unleash his gas pedals in this movie set.
Meaning his naturally produced gas.
Yeah. So
it was a silent bomb.
I mean, it's normal human behavior to pass gas, I suppose. But the fact that it was beans in a compact area was so bad.
And
that
it was
getting evacuated.
No.
Hot box.
Okay.
This was the fun.
Okay, fine.
It's good. Let's.
This is. We will play you the clip of Brad Pitt himself explaining this entire scenario later. But just imagine this, okay? So now there is like a small room. Apparently, he says it's a small cafe, and there's just like our cameraman, like there, they're shooting. Now he's eating beans. He's eating here, and then what happened was he had to fart because beans makes you gassy, and then he farts, okay? And just imagine, that is not the story. For me, it is the aftermath of it, okay? Just imagine the cameraman now holding his physique, okay, and waiting, okay? And then he's like... and he's like, what's that?
What's that?
And the best thing is, like, everybody is like...
It was so bad, they left the building.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then, just imagine this entire scenario, okay? Everybody rushing out of the cafe.
Like, what?
And Brad Pitt with his spoon and his beans.
Guys, what happened?
I'm
sorry.
My bad.
I'm sorry. And then, they run out and everybody's like, come because, outside the security is like, what's happening? Oh, yeah, Brad Pitt.
That man just released the deadliest fart of all time.
Code gas.
Silent bomb. Like a silent killer.
I don't know. But that entire, for me, not the story. It's like, fart jokes. That's why.
It's funny.
Two things that gets me all the time, okay?
Sanuvi, do you like do silent farts or do you like do the loud ones? Be honest.
Why are we
talking about Sanuvi?
But the question that I have to you is, how am I relatable to that?
Not to the fart story.
Why is he relatable to the fart?
Right.
No, we were talking about how you said, it's such a disgrace to go from Conan Gray
to the fart story.
Fart story.
Yeah.
And I just commented saying Conan Gray should write a song about the bosses,
from fumigation.
And then we came to the fence.
He was, gas pedal to his ass pedal.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes. Pedal.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a song, right? Yes, pedal.
That's a song.
I cannot.
That kind of, basically vacated the entire area and made sure that everybody, no retakes, no beans or bread.
That is the art of the fart.
Beans not allowed.
Yes. We have to take a break. When we come back, we have a dating story regarding Tom Brady and Sofia Vergara. Hopefully, they're not dating at the moment, but apparently there's a story, and we want to play that Fantastic Four trailer which we promised, which came out very recently, and that is going to be interesting for you all to see. It explains a lot of stories as well, the plot line and everything. We're not going to talk a lot about it this week because next week we're going to dedicate a whole segment for that. But right now, let's take a short commercial break, and when we return, Sofia Vergara is having a thingy?
Yeah. Thingy.
This is Showbiz Tonight. We'll be right back. Okay, move on. We're still thinking about Brad Pitt farts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gas pedal too.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, one poetic story of Conan Gray to another poetic story of MJ.
You know, no.
Anyways, okay, it is very good. It's very good.
Really, Conan Gray to
Unboss.
MJ.
Oh, yeah.
Unboss.
CG to MJ. Then. Okay. Anyways, Sofia Vergara and Tom Brady. That is not real. It is not real.
How do you know? This
like
is what
a big rumor.
Here's the thing. Okay, so Sofia Vergara is like a massive thing.
She's going to come and hit you.
But she likes to say. She likes it when people call her Sofia Vergara. No,
that's the way you pronounce it anyway.
Sofia Vergara.
Ellen DeGeneres is the one who started this. Actually.
Yeah,
that's
we
the
all
point.
know what the problem
So Sofia Vergara is like a person who we all seem to like as an icon. I think from Modern Family days to like everything that she does. Even when she showed up on AGT, epic. It was so entertaining. It was so good. From the accent to her witty humor to how she carries herself.
I think it's the accent that makes it.
And personality as a whole.
And come on, she's a beauty. She's a beautiful lady. My God.
A lot of plastic surgery.
Hold on.
Oh, please.
So she has aged.
Jealous.
Yeah, have you seen her
she's
younger
actually
day
done.
pics?
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
No, but
Aquil.
No.
You have done plastic surgery.
Yes, I have, and I'm proud about it.
Sure you have. You can afford it, no?
Anyways.
So when it comes to Sofia Vergara, we know she's a queen, she's a diva, she's amazing. So now her ex-husband was also like a super hot dude.
Joey Manganiello.
Exactly. So
Manganiello?
Manganiello, I think. So from him to Tom Brady. No.
There is nothing like that.
But here's the thing.
There is no story like that.
No. The thing is, a lot of people are like pissed off with the fact that because Tom Brady has said, look, I think Sofia Vergara is too old for me.
Yes, that's the story.
For me and such and such.
There is no actually dating that, like they are not even thinking about it. I don't think Sofia Vergara wants to even come close to that.
No.
Please.
No, I mean like who?
I mean, come on.
Tom Brady, I don't get it. Yeah, exactly.
Sofia Vergara is actually
Sofia Vergara is
an
like
actress.
She's icon.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady is an icon in the States for sure because of the sports. I don't know what's American football, right?
Yeah,
American football.
Rugby.
Oh no.
It's football.
No, not NFL.
It's not NFL.
No.
NFL is as you can see, I'm not a sporty.
No.
I would know how to be.
So it's just that he said that she might be too old for him to date. But first, hello, you should ask whether is she even interested in him. I'm pretty sure the answer would be no. Why would I even, go from Joey Manganiello to
Tom Brady?
And and the reason Joey Manganiello and Sofia Vergara split is not because of the fact that they didn't love each other.
Because they did number 2 of
Magic They wanted a child, and Sofia said, I can't have a child at this age because
she's going through menopause,
and she don't want to be a mother.
It's actually a press battle that's going on because Tom Brady's representatives are saying, oh no, she's too old for him. And Sofia Vergara's sources are like, no, I'll rather date someone who's more established and much older. So it's like a press battle.
Okay, let's be honest.
Experience matters.
No, see, let's be honest.
Experience matters.
This was
Experience matters.
Okay, this is after a yacht party, by the way. It was a yacht.
I hope everybody got the subcontext.
Yeah, but it was a celebrity yacht party.
Understand that.
Experience matters, please.
Okay, we get it, Mahi.
No, do you get what she's saying?
Apparently he's not.
I'm not.
No. He doesn't have any experience.
I don't. No, I'm a newbie. No. But
that's what you sell yourself as, yeah?
No. But okay, so all of this actually unraveled because of a yacht party, a big celebrity yacht party, right? And you never know when you get, a little bit overly intoxicated, you could actually end up, getting under the sheets with certain certain individuals. But you never know. But no, it's not experience.
No, go on, crack your joke.
Could be. No. But no. Okay, so but that's basically what happened.
And it's a yacht party.
Yacht party.
Yeah, but that's basically it could have been.
Not a yacht party. Yacht party is like for Gode people. Okay, only Gode people take into the yacht party. But for most people, it is going to be yacht party.
But also, last time, Canal. Jeff Bezos in the canal. Whose canal? We will find out.
Anyways.
Okay, let me take my story.
Yeah, exactly. What is this about?
Okay, wait. This is very interesting. So you guys like Squid Game, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is one of the breakthrough after Parasite, of course.
This is an anime, right?
It's a live adaptation. Let me finish my story. So, usually, K-dramas and Korean movies have an industry of writers specifically to inspire new series.
Yeah.
So Squid Game, Parasite, anything, Tangerines, I don't know, it's very famous right now. The latest, most expected live adaptation is that of Solo Leveling. What is Solo Leveling, you may ask? Well, it's gonna be the next big thing when it comes to Netflix's K-drama scene because of just how famous it was from its webtoon days. So from 2D pictorials.
It's going to be a good story if it trends on webtoon.
It trends on webtoon. It's already with you common masses in the next few months. Trust me, that's how the trend goes. That's how all the new dramas have gone. And that's how this is going to go too. But the only problem is Solo Leveling's manhwa, the webtoon, the written adaptation is so good. The source material is so good that when they try to animate it into an anime adaptation, it kind of flopped. So now they're trying to pull star power with, the cast, Byeon Woo-seok. This is like one of the biggest K-drama actors in like the Korean scene. Right after, like right now, Squid Game is popular, but when it comes to
actor,
that's not the actor. What is wrong with you people? That is the original source material. All right,
that is the character.
That is the main character. Okay, that is the main character, and the plot premise is obviously about leveling up across multiple alternate reality. We might be witnessing the breakthrough of isekai genres to modern viewing audiences, because that is something that has been contained in the animation world.
No, because usually what we see, the normal trajectory of things is it goes from manga to anime. Yeah. That's it. You go from manga to animation.
And it's over.
That's over. But having live adaptations completely, it's a whole other thing that's going through, because K-pop to K-dramas, I think this is an industry that a lot of people frown upon simply because they assume that the entire genre is just butterflies, a lot of purple and a lot of teddy bears. But no, if you really go into the depths of K-dramas, I think Squid Games really proved this point.
Exactly.
It can be quite dark.
Yeah, I was about to do that actually.
I still like the ending of Squid Game, by the way. But what I'm trying to say is Solo Leveling is potentially going to be the next big thing when it comes to the Korean entertainment sphere. And Netflix is going to gross off of it a lot.
I can't shake my head enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as they don't mess up the CGI.
What a boring story.
Manga. That's like the first time I heard that. What is a manga?
Manga is the comic book.
Tell me your illiterate.
I understand that this is such a interesting topic for kids, and now only I realize, these are kids.
Kids, manga.
That is around.
Netflix is doing an adaptation, and we're
Anyways, let's get to something interesting which you want to hear, which is Korean. Fantastic Four.
Oh, we didn't say it.
All right. What do you mean?
We didn't say it together.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't have to say it.
That's next week. That's next week.
Basically, Fantastic Four, from this Fantastic Four, take a look at the other Fantastic Four coming on July 25th. They released a new trailer, and that new trailer is giving you a lot of plot lines and making you realize. Now, Marvel, along with Disney, is doing a lot of marketing around this movie because they really want it to be successful, because Superman did really well. So now they're competing with
Please, it's still DC and it's doing really well. No, it's not. Okay.
Herald your end, you should.
Let's take a look at the trailer, and soon after that we will go for a break, and when we come back there are more movies and television series which we have to talk about. Right now, here's the latest Fantastic Four trailer coming on the 25th of this month. Just 2 weeks more.
Could you take us through how you defeated Galactus? How we did?
We didn't.
Not yet. Not yet, we didn't. We attempted to negotiate, but Galactus... he asked too high a price.
Well, what does he want?
What did he ask? He asked for our child.
John, answer this! Are we safe?
Are we safe? I don't know.
This summer, Marvel Studios invite you to the cinematic event of the year with everything from action to romance.
Just for luck.
Oh, careful there. They're extraordinary heroes, but they're an ordinary family.
We make a point to do family dinner every week.
Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four. Reed, he's all brain. Johnny, he's hot. Sue, she's always there. Or is she?
Hello, boys. Jesus.
Ben is everybody's best friend. Even man's best friend's best friend.
How's your day going?
On July 25th. Earth's superstars, superheroes are in for the battle of their lives.
Hold on!
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four. First steps. Surfing onto the silver screen in brilliant Fantastivision.
It's too fantastical.
Stay together on this.
I need to have a say in the future of this place.
I have to do what's best for the network.
I watch as she passes by.
We have to question everything that we see and we hear now more than ever.
There was a cover-up. The truth always comes out. You know that.
I need some dirt. Something I can trade. That's always nice when you can get someone else to do your dirty work for you, right?
Want to run this place? You have to really, really want it.
Do you know what I had to do to get here?
This place isn't warm and fuzzy, it's a snake pit.
When you got this job, you said you were going to do it differently, and here you are.
I like to know who's an ally and who's a liability.
It sounds like the drama at the network is juicier than the drama on the network.
It was just my imagination.
And that is a look at one of the most iconic shows of these days. Actually, the morning show, season 5. That's a teaser trailer that was released last week, and it is going to be a very interesting season as well. This show is basically, it's about us, isn't
Exactly.
it?
Yeah, exactly. Like not even gonna.
It's about the events that occur on this side of the camera, and the ones that you don't get to see. When we come in front of the camera, we are all, proper, prim and proper, and, all that. But, what happens behind the scenes is basically what the morning show is bringing in. Now, this started, the first season was iconic, not because of anything else. It's because of another anchor from NBC who was, disgraced, and he had to leave the channel. And that storyline was like, apparently when they dug into it, this was during Harvey Weinstein's time. And when they dug into it, they saw a systematic, years and years and years of this kind of, behavior that have been very abusive to the staff, to the members around. And that was a big deal at that moment, because he was one of the star anchors and like one of the most highly paid anchors at that time. And the first season was not based on him per se, but it was about that storyline. They took it and then they did that same thing, and that made it really interesting. So Jennifer Aniston, after a very long time, came into the television scene after Friends, not after Friends, after. But this was one of the iconic roles, just similar to Friends, along with Reese Witherspoon. And
did you just remember the joke?
What?
An actress died. Did you hear?
Actress?
Yes, an actress was murdered. You know what? She was murdered with a spoon.
With a spoon.
So going back to the morning show,
let's
talk about the morning show. Okay.
Anyways, so I think this show, one of the reasons why it's quite popular and with the times, is because it ensures that the content is quite relevant. It combined with the Me Too movement as well.
It was initially, but then after the first 2 seasons, they understood that this is actually a good product they have, because they were not planning on going beyond 2 seasons. So they had to kill the plot line of this, negative news anchor, or disgraced news anchor, who's now apparently is the center point of it. So they killed him in the 3rd season. And the 4th season was about another crisis that, basically it's about our news lives. What is happening? What is dictating? How is the network running? What is happening behind the scenes in terms of ratings? What is this, big back and forth with the management, the content creators? If you look at this show, it is very much closer to what happens in real life here in the television industry. There's a lot of haggling going on, the management, the creative side, and then the production side, and then the marketing side. The clashes after clashes occur because everybody wants to get a bigger chunk of the apple, to make sure that.
Oh no, he's gonna.
Bigger chunk of the apple. There's on Apple Plus. Oh my God! It's
beautiful product placement.
Lust on these minds.
Bigger chunk of the apple.
No, it's one of those entertaining shows that you really will keep us actually at the edge of our seat, because we see Jennifer Aniston's acting. Reese Witherspoon is basically Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
I did not see anything new in her in this scenario.
Yeah, happy to have her though.
But Jennifer Aniston is taking this vulnerable role of being so vulnerable. She's the older anchor who's like been told to get out of the stage, and how she wants to make it relevant. Just because her age, because she's old and she's experienced, she doesn't want to go out into the sunset, keeping her mouth shut. She's fighting back because she brings the ratings. And this is why I say in the television medium, experience matter, because when you look at an experienced anchor versus a younger anchors, knowledge level, experience, again matters, because how do you handle a situation where there is live breaking news, and how do you actually go with the nuances? Jennifer Aniston is taking this vulnerable role of being so vulnerable. She's the older anchor who's like been told to get out of the stage, and she how she wants to make it relevant. Just because her age, because she's old and she's experienced, she doesn't want to go out into the sunset, keeping her mouth shut. She's fighting back because she brings the ratings. And this is why I say in the television medium, experience matter, because when you look at an experienced anchor versus a younger anchors, knowledge level, experience, again matters, because how do you handle a situation where there is live breaking news, and how do you actually go with the nuances? challenges with regard to the production side. Somebody's always screaming in your ear. I mean, if
Right
by any
now there
chance,
is
right
one,
now we
yeah.
have a thing called the earpiece, and there's some, you know, always screaming.
on.
It's like, you know,
Isn't
guys,
that?
move to the next one. Go to the next one.
No time. That was a bad movie anyway.
Yeah, anyway, so at the end credits, look for who the on-air coordinator is. Then you'll get to know who's screaming at
You know him.
Hello.
You know him.
Hi. You know him.
And anyway, so it's one of those interesting shows I'm very much looking forward for. And from one Apple TV series release to another, Slow Horses. Oh my God, this is one of the best best detective series ever.
Out of Sherlock.
No, Sherlock.
Sherlock can't even come close to this.
Okay, let's not.
This is such a good spy thriller. Take a look at Slow Horses.
Why the bringing a gun to a sword fight? Sure wanted one of us dead.
You dumb prick.
Destabilization strategy. Compromise an agent. Attack the village. Disrupt the transport. Seize the media. Assassinate a populist leader. Lamb's here. He says he knows what's coming next.
What is he psychic now?
He has more field experience than anyone in this building. It would be irresponsible to ignore him.
At least my lot up on an epic scale. They're not just run-of-the-mill ups like yours.
Yeah, he really is dead, isn't he?
So on 24th of September this year, we are going to see the 5th season of Slow Horses. I am expecting for really good stuff because this spy thriller now, this, as you can see, the main character is an odd character, okay, played by the great he's an Academy Award.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman. Oh my God, how did I forget him? Gary Oldman. Yeah. So Gary Oldman is this quirky. There is something called the Slough House, which is not real. MI5, which is the secret service of the United Kingdom, like our CID, it's theirs. MI5. In that, you have the big, you know, the big kahunas, and then you have the buggers who have done all the mistakes under the sun. Okay, so they actually this does not happen in real MI5, but you know, apparently to this show, they're sent to this little place called the Slough House. So Slough House is basically about all these rejects from MI5, but you can't get rid of them. They are the ones sent to that particular place. It's led by this character played by Gary Oldman. And Gary Oldman is a quirky guy who actually delivers every single time. Despite the fact that Slough House is supposed to be people who are like, you know, rejects, they are the ones who save the day. So this is one of those stories that keeps, and the spy thrilling of this is superb.
That is the best part, right? And all the novels that it's based off of, usually if it's a spy thriller novel, you end up comparing with the original source material and going like, oh, well, the book kind of did it better. But this completely takes a plot premise and flies with it. It's absolutely like...
there's a book?
Yeah.
This is based on books.
It's based on books. And it's for the first time I can actually say that the adaptation is better than the actual source material.
That's big.
Okay, that's
really
big.
Because Christian
Anuradhie.
Thomas is the one who plays on the other side another great British actor, two British actors here. And then they bring these rookies into the scenario. This is basically, you know, on at the edge of your seat kind of spy thriller. You really love it. Like every single episode is like, you know, one thing Apple does is that, you know, you had to wait for a week after week after week in order to see that. Not like Netflix. Netflix actually, you know, boom, everything is there, so you can watch the whole thing. But here you had to wait. Every single time it ends with such a bang, you know, you are like, you know,
cliffhanger,
waiting for the next week to come.
It's the fact that Slow Horses doesn't assume its audience is stupid. It lets you think, but it also gives the plot progression like bam, bam, bam with every episode. But that also leaves you craving, like enough to think about it for at least a few days. Like, wait a minute, how does that connect?
And
like,
these two are saying like, yeah.
No, because here's the thing. We haven't watched it. We actually haven't watched it because for me, spy thrillers or this spy-related thing, my entire head is wrapped around the Sherlock series. I still can't get rid of it. Not the movie.
If you like Sherlock, you're probably not gonna like this.
Anyways, sorry, Sanuvi, I had to cut you off because we are running out of time and we have to get to the countdown. Who is at number 1?
No.
All right, fine. Keep looking up.
No.
Keep looking up.
Down.
Anyways, what do you mean down?
I thought you just supported
Okay, you have your phone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you also send it to his face. Let's take a short commercial break, and when we return, the countdown from number 5 to number 2, and we will all come back to reveal you the number 1 movie. This is Showbiz Tonight. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back.
Alright, welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. Another movie one slot down. Elio is at number 5 this week, proving that animated cartoons can in fact compete with movies. Despite having a group of people who think newer animated cartoons will never live up to the standards of the old, the hate might be unnecessary. Elio's exploration of children's imagination is something that every kid enjoys watching as they can relate. The likable characters are sweet, storyline can help hold the movie in place. But will it be enough to stop it from flopping?
I need my space inhaler. I can explain. Is that right? Is it? And is it just sort of like really feeling something? And just quietly like that? A bit louder? And then it'll... Brilliant, thank you. Good day.
Cut! Is it possible for me to hear? Or am I doing it right? Am I getting the right voice?
Yes.
Okay, great, just checking.
You sound like Siri.
I would love to be Siri. Hello and welcome.
We found this rather primitive... Oh. What? Oh. Should we take 5?
Action.
My private chambers in the chambers in the Hungarian embassy. Chambers in the Hungarian?
Holding on strong to number 4, How to Train Your Dragon looks like it'll be topping the chart for a while. With John Pavel's amazing score of music, the fans can sing by heart, and the breathtaking scenery. The movie is proof of how a new twist on an old story can work, while the relationship between Toothless and Hiccup has moved many. The most loved character of the live action was stoic, and the vast father of Hiccup will obviously, sort of support of the fans with being enough to keep its place as well. Or will it, just like any masterpiece, slowly lose traction? Well, we gotta wait and see.
F1 fans, such as myself, expected the movie to be a bad representation of the sport, the drama and the drivers. Despite having some flaws, the movie is fun in its own way for anyone who doesn't follow the sport religiously, like myself. Thereby only sliding down a place at number 3, Brad Pitt's good looks and the thrill of the racing might be the reason for the movie's positioning in the top 10. But it's only been 2 weeks since its debut. Will the movie attract an audience looking for the action, or will it slide down the charts?
You okay?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, she's got something.
Yeah, you mean had something.
But definitely snappy in the high-speed corners. Unpredictable in the lows. Had trouble with the rears, turns 14, 16.
And the final turn, maybe?
No, that's on me.
What was his lap time?
He passed his entirely self-imposed test by 0.05 of a second.
Huh. Well, it's start.
Jurassic World debuting at number 1 last week, Jurassic World is now a place down at number 2, with some critics saying the movie tried to do too much and is comparatively not as good as the previous film of the franchises. Well, the placement is expected to change drastically next week. However, some fans might still enjoy it for nostalgia or for Scarlett Johansson's charming performances as well. The movie still has a shot and time to prove the haters wrong, or will they actually be the one? Well, let's wait and see.
Mr. Work here didn't tell us everything that we need to know.
And there you go, 5-2. Number 2 movie is Jurassic World Rebirth, which has actually brought in almost $500 million. How?
That franchise goes Scarlett Johansson.
Okay. I don't understand the movie.
Same.
It was a boring movie.
Same.
It was like, you know, for us who have seen the original trilogy, you know, this is like they're trying their level best in order to make it relevant, but apparently it has made relevant. 537.3 million at the box office just 2 weeks after being released. But that is still is the number 2 movie. And guess who is the number 1 movie for this week on Showbiz tonight? What else other than
Superman?
Superman.
And one of the best shows of 2025 is here, and another one is going to come on the 25th of July. This is what I say. DC movies have finally got someone who can get their act together and actually deliver in terms of box office, in terms of making sure that the story is relevant for a mass, and in terms of making sure that the plot line, the storyline, the graphics, the way it is being told is very much better than that pathetic, depressing.
Okay, it's not depressing.
Okay,
it is not depressing.
We tried to keep him at
DC stands for depressive content. That's what it stands for. It stands for depressive content comics. So not that, but James Gunn, kudos to you. He has taken the number 1 movie this time around, absolutely deserving. Superman, enjoy this week and the week after them. Trust me, it is not your worth to make sure that you invest in that relationship. Anyway, it is the number 1 movie for this week tonight, which is Superman. Take a look.
Get out of here!
And that's a look at your number one movie for this week. Superman, pretty sure it'll be there for next week as well. And then it'll fly away the week after when Fantastic Four comes into the play. And this is why I tell you, we are happy as Marvel fans that actually DC came up with a movie that works for everyone. Unlike these small-minded, pathetic little creatures.
I didn't even say anything. I didn't quiet this entire segment.
Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Aquil, for your pathetic input, your depressing content input. Sanuvi, appreciate it. You know, we rock.
We rock.
We rock always.
Yes, yes, high five each other.
Yeah.
High five. Oh my god, that was the most uncalled high five ever.
Anyways, thank you. I mean, like,
yes, thank you. I kept quiet. Yeah,
whatever.
Okay,
thank you, Anuradhie, for being here. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back again next week with another episode of Showbiz tonight. So have a very good night.